Hi, my name is Nate Lawson. I'm the Director of Biomaterials at the UAB School of Dentistry. And today I'd like to talk with you a little bit about the different modes in which you can use universal adhesives. So I think many of us know that the most current generation of universal adhesive, or the most current generation of adhesive rather, is universal adhesives after the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th generations. And what makes universal adhesives unique is that you can use them in different types of etching modes. So you can use them with or without phosphoric acid. And some might look at that and say that's just so that you can market one type of adhesive to different types of clinicians depending on which mode they like to use. But actually I like to use that adhesive in all of its different modes depending on the clinical scenario. So the adhesive we use at our school is Scotch-Bond Universal, and I use it sometimes in a selective etch mode, sometimes in a self-etch mode, and sometimes in a complete etch and rinse mode, depending on the clinical situation. And let me tell you specifically what I mean by that. So my go-to for direct restorations is to use it in a selective etch mode where I etch the enamel margins. And the reason I like to do that is because I think you get the best bond to enamel if you etch the margins. And on the dentin, it's less technique sensitive if you use the material in a self-etch mode because you don't have to worry about over-etching the dentin and over-drying the dentin after you rinse the etchant off. Sometimes, though I will use the material in a complete etch and rinse mode if I have something like a very conservative slot prep or class 3 prep where it's just technically challenging to get the etchant only on the enamel. And then finally, I can sometimes use the material in a self-etch mode. For instance, if I have a crown preparation with my margins at the gum line or slightly below, I'm hesitant to use phosphoric acid on that little ring of enamel if I'm afraid the tissue isn't in totally perfect health because I don't want to create bleeding. So in summary, I like using a universal adhesive like Scotch-Bond Universal or Scotch-Bond Universal Plus or many other universal adhesives in the different modes, either with or without phosphoric acid, depending on the clinical situation. So that's my expert tip. Thank you very much.